If you own a 2009 to 2014 Ford F-150, you're going to need to pay attention to this. Well, here we go again. What am I talking about? Well, I'm fixing to show you. See that? Yep, got a bulb blown. What's up, guys? You saw the precursor text message in the very beginning of the video. I can't stress enough how important it is, especially if you're new to the channel and you like the content of this video, that you subscribe to the channel and like the video. It takes literally 2 seconds and it's completely free. So please do that. Click the notification bell so you will get notified every time we upload new content. Enough of that. So, what are we having the problem? Well, you saw the very beginning of the video. This is my work truck, Clifford. If you have never seen my channel before, Clifford is a 2014 F-150. Well, Fords are notorious. Let me rephrase that. Fords are notorious for blinker bulbs going out. A lot of reason is because the seal around these lenses starts leaking. Well, if you look real close, let me zoom the camera in here so you can get a good long look. You'll see there is zero moisture in that lens. Okay, so what in the world could be causing it? Well, that's what we're going to find out. The research I've done suggests that the socket, and I have two brand new ones right here. I will put a link in the description box below for the Amazon listing where I bought these. There's not a lot of, There's not a lot of reviews on these things, but this pair had the highest and most reviews. It was, I think it was a 4.4. I want to say, don't quote me on that, but I think it was a 4.4 of 800 and some reviews, and only, I think, 4% of that was negative. And the majority of the negatives were they ordered the wrong part for their truck. It didn't fit. But anyway, I'm not going to keep going into that. I will, as I said, I will leave a link in the description box below for the Amazon listing for these if you need them. Now, the reason I'm doing this video is simply because I searched myself, because I wanted to know how to properly take these things out. Guess what? There ain't no videos on YouTube. It's how to replace the bulbs, but not to replace the sockets. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be doing both and doing a process of elimination to make sure that this is the problem. Now, why would I do that instead of doing the research and doing the diagnostics and everything? Well, it's simple and a cheap fix. These were $13. This, I think, was $7. So my dad always said, you try the simplest and cheapest thing first and see if that works. If it doesn't, you haven't lost anything, because now you have a brand new socket and you have a brand new bulb. So you know you can eliminate that completely. Then if that's not the problem, I can't do anything else. We've got to go under the hood. I mean, go under the dashboard. And that is not my forte. So anyway, we're going to stop right here. I'm going to get the camera set up and we're going to get busy, and I'm going to show you step by step how to take the lens off if you don't know how. If you do, fast forward to the next step. But if you don't, this is going to show you how to do it. And I'm going to show you step by step how to disconnect and remove the socket, put a new one in, and replace the bulb. And then we're going to see if it eliminates the problem you saw in the beginning of the video, the fast flash. Here's what you got. You got a bolt right here and a bolt right here. I have already broken them loose. What you're going to need an 8mm or a 5/16 socket, right like that, and a small extension, mainly for grip, but these have already been broke loose, as I said. You take this loose, it's already turning. Be careful, don't lose it. I like to put mine in the bed right there. That way I can see them, I know where they're at. And for those of you that say, I don't like non-lawn care related videos, well, this is lawn care related. This is my work truck. So, there you go. But anyway, the best way to get this thing out, you see it's already loose. There's a little pin inside there, about right in here, straight through the back. It's metal. And the best way to get this thing off is sometimes you have to wrestle with it. All right, we got it loose, and the way you take, this is the tail light, signal light, brake light, whatever you want to call it, bulb, what do you call this thing, socket, and you just have to wiggle it until you get it out. And you have to just keep turning it until you get the right spot. Sometimes it can be a little tricky, but usually it's fairly easy. There we go. You have to turn it to the bottom. Now, I'm going to bring the camera over here close because I want to show you the bulb while it's still in the socket. I'm going to do this freehand. Now, I mean, a little bit too close there, Brian. All right, now I'm gonna hold this up to the sun, and you can see that bulb is not blown. So why are we getting the fast blinking condition? Well, there's only one or two things it can be. Either the bulb is shorted out or this socket here has shorted out. That's why I bought the new sockets you saw me with. And I'm going to unplug this. You just mash that button right there. Or you pull it out. I'm not sure which. But I'm pretty sure you just... no, you pull it out like that. And you unplug it. So, let me get you set back up on the tripod. And we'll get that done. I don't know exactly which way this goes. I'm studying it to see if I can see any notches or anything, and I don't. So, you know what? I'm going to pull out gently first. There it goes. There we go. That was easy. Yeah, because see, look. You had this little hook right there. I'm going to make sure I'm in the shot. You had this little hook thing right there. You pull out on that thing and pull down, and it comes right out. And it is a three-prong. It is a three-prong connector, and you always make sure that the parts you buy are the correct parts before you disassemble anything. And I'm probably not in the best of shots here. Let me do it this way. There's a little Ziploc bag because there's two of these things in here and you don't need but one. So yep, it's the same exact thing. There's the bulb right there, guys. I don't know if the camera will pick that up good, but you can see that bulb is not blown. So I'm not going to throw that bulb away until I may plug it in somewhere else to see if it works. But for now, I'm gonna see it's exact same there. Exact same there. And the hooks, this one's smooth. This one can go either way. So there you go. So now I'm gonna get the new bulbs out. And guys, I'm gonna be honest, this may not fix the problem. I don't know. But this is what the things I read on the Ford forums. And the, I don't think it matters which, no it doesn't. It goes in there and snaps right in place. Now, I'm gonna plug this in. Oh, I just realized this ain't gonna work. Well, I reckon we'll be back. Is this one any different? Nope, it's the exact same way. Well, guys, I am so sorry. I thought these were the right ones. It said it was 2009 to 2014. So I will not be leaving the link for these. I will find the right link for the 2014 F-150, and I will leave that link in the description box. But anyway, what I'm going to do, I am going to plug this into the old socket. It's a new bulb. You saw the old bulb. It is not blown. I don't know what's wrong with it. But anyway, I'm going to plug this in. It is in. It is secure. Let's go inside of Clifford and turn the signal light on and see what it does. All right. Let's open him up. And if I can get my big behind in here. The key's still in it. Well, no, it's not either. I thought it was. No, it's in my pocket. Woo! I know one thing. This dadgum seat is hot. All right. Turn the ignition on. I'm going to turn the right one on so we'll have something to compare to. Okay, there's the... blinking like it should. Turn it off. Well, my God, look at there. That must have been what was wrong with it. I don't know what was wrong with that other one because it is not blown. All right, let me turn it off. All right, turn it off. Well, daggone. Guys, ow. Sometimes best laid plans go awry. I don't reckon I needed a new socket like all the forums were saying could be the problem. But again, you never know. All right, I got it clean. And now I'm going to put this back in here. No, nothing got inside the lens. It's still dry. Good job. Now, you turn this over like that, put it in, and then you just simply spin it around until it locks in place. Boop, like that. And you line the pin up, snap it back in. Now let's put the bolts back in it. And you just hand start the bolts. Dang, that thing's hot. It's been sitting in the sun. The bottom one's a little tight, so I'm gonna always make sure you're there we go. That's that. Now, let's go see if it's still blinking right on the inside. And then we will come out here while it's on and make sure it's blinking on the outside. I'm not going to get up in the truck. I'm just going to... Right side is blinking. There we go. Now, off. That's blinking perfect. Now, let's see what it's doing on the outside. Both top and bottom are blinking. So, all it needed was a bulb. And good Lord, that thing's blinking so you can see the lines in the lens separating. Makes it look like the filament's lighting up. But anyway, guys, let me get this turned off, cleaned up, and we'll conclude this video. Well, that's gonna do it, guys. So why did I buy those sockets? Well, my dad used to drill into me all the time. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Say I had gotten into this and realized the bulb wasn't the problem, the socket was. I would have had to stop, put it back together, and wait for the part to come in. It's better to have the part with you, find out you don't need it, and then you can put it aside because they're cheap. You can put it aside in the event you ever do need it, you've got them. But anyway, if you enjoyed the content of this video, if you learned something from the content of this video, you saw something you didn't understand before, you learned how to do something to prevent moisture from gathering up in these and actually shorting out the sockets, please be sure and like the video. If you learned something and you want to share it with somebody else, please share it with your friends. Be sure and subscribe to the channel. That helps the channel grow. That gets the channel more attention from the algorithm of YouTube, and gets me shown to more people, gets the channel put in front of more people, and that helps the channel grow. It also encourages the algorithm to share the videos to more people. So please do that. It's completely free. It doesn't cost a dime. This is Brian with Big South Outdoors TV, reminding you to live big, live Southern, and live outdoors. Until the next one, guys, have a good one.